Happy New Year, campers! I hope everybody had a good holidays. What we're going to do today, we're going to take the trip from Cape Cod down to South Philadelphia, which is really New Jersey. And then our next part of it is going to be going down to Natural Bridge Campground in Lexington, Virginia. But first of all, how were those whales? Wow. I mean, that was worth the years of waiting for those. We were very, very amazed with these whales. But after the whales, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Cape Cod before, but there's only one way in and there's only one way out. And a lot of it is 4 lanes, but there is a little bit of it's 2 lanes. And when we were going in there, it seemed like every time we look over to the other lanes, and oh God, I'm glad we're not going that way, because it was all bogged down traffic. I thought we were back in Houston. And then when we would come away from the whale watching was the main thing, it was going the opposite way. And then when we were going, every time we were going somewhere, but we were always on the good side, so we never got held up until we left. And unfortunately, we left on a Sunday morning. And when we left, we were pretty much in stop and go traffic all the way off Cape Cod until we got off the peninsula. And then we jumped on I-95. And I-95, some people say, is one of the most dangerous interstates in the United States, but I tell you what, it is a crowded interstate. The trip was supposed to take 6 hours from Cape Cod down to Clarksville, New Jersey. And I mean, that's Google time, which always add at least an hour, some on there, but it took us 12 hours and I was exhausted. So we pulled into the KOA at Clarksboro, vegged out the entire next day. Our plans were to go into Philadelphia and see the sights and things, but we basically stayed in the campground. But it wasn't a bad little campground. One problem I had was my backup camera had quit working, so I'd ordered a new one, and it came into that campground, and I basically installed it on that next day. Mary Lee was able to get the laundry done, and we were able to do a nice day of relaxation. I think we did go in and have some ice cream that next afternoon, but we needed a day just to sit back. Remember, we are old people. The campground itself, very, very nice campground, had quite a bit of amenities to it. We didn't use that many of them, but very clean bathrooms, very safe, didn't have any problems at all. Would recommend doing it again, even though we only did a one-night stand. Okay, our next leg is taking us down to Lexington, Virginia. The trip took us maybe 30 minutes longer than what Google said. So, very nice trip. Campground, very nice. I wished we would have stayed here longer than one night, because we were just using it as a layover, because we're basically on our way to Pigeon Forge. But campground, lots and lots of amenities. It's right beside the Natural Bridge State Park, and we could have went over there with PFE, but you know, it was like I say, I wish we would have been able to stay longer. It had some really nice, what was called deluxe, which didn't cost that much more than the standard campsites. They had almost a deck on it, and it was quite hilly, so it was kind of nice to have that deck where you just could walk out pretty well and just stay even with your camper. Very, very nice campground. One thing that was very unique in the campground was there was free ranging chickens, and I often wondered there wasn't any grocery stores close, so I was wondering if those chickens were maybe there for another purpose, but good luck trying to catch them. But all in all, I haven't said that in a little while. We had a very good time there. Would recommend staying there again. And I thank you guys for watching. And I hope to see you next week.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below.
Subscribe and it'll make me happy.